Hono Crystal Palace and Aston Villa and so to make 3-2 against Aston Villa. So it's not Tottenham and so any Wolves and also to me 2-0 against Wolves. West Brom and then Liverpool we will never walk alone and 2-1 against West Everton and so and 1-0 against and Ekoto another team Ebetoja European League no and so when I say and the game Kesia part back Ebeko so I say Man United and so any form and the best so when a match day 7 of year 28 no United and Southampton and Leeds United and so at the Benjamin Times Yamiaduma Ochina and so on Brighton and in Manchester City and no and so Ochina and so Ebeko so Chelsea and then Leicester and so at the Benjamin Times so a Yamiaduma Ochina time no 7:15 p.m. Sir and so and everything and so any Wolves Yamiaduma Wednesday and so at Benjamin Tam so Newcastle and so and Sheffield United Yamiaduma Wednesday and no and so more at the Benjamin Tam so Tottenham and so and Everton at the Benjamin Tam so Wednesday sir and so Crystal Palace and Arsenal the Gunners and so at the Benjamin Tam so Wednesday sir and Burnley and then Liverpool you never walk alone Yamiaduma Wednesday or more and so at the Benjamin Tam so Arsenal West Brom and no Yamiaduma Wednesday. And the match this weekend and yet me and young Kwani and some France one I say Abeto Eja Ewa Honoma Nese Yabesha say Eddie a free a Premier League no Crystal Palace and so any Aston Villa adding in Thompson I say no and so me equate 3-2 against Aston Villa Tottenham Hotspur and they were Wolverhampton Wanderers and so me equate 2-1 2-0 against Wolverhampton so and so and I am called La Liga Santander no and so more Atletico Bilbao and Real Madrid and no and so me equate 1-0 against Atletico Bilbao so and so Atletico Madrid and Osasuna and no and so etime 2-1 against Osasuna Barcelona and so and Celta Vigo and also etime 2-1 against Barcelona obi so ebeka say in pay last now on some of them honsem ede aba sa and so and Gaddafi and Levante and no and so etime 2-1 against Levante and so on my way and amanonensem and sem kakretimi ebetoja yetimi akofa abremo and yetimi ede abrantinom yembra fie ne emfa efisem no and so entimi emfa embesuma onim say efisem Ghana Premier League match day 25 Ghana Premier League match day 25 no and so etimi eba ede ebetoja e wo no na say no and so ehun sem bebre ebubruja and so ewo efisem no yen sha say emfa Saturday no Wafa and then Legon Cities and no and so etimi akoye 1-0 against Legon Cities Sunday no Liberty Professionals at on Saturday fresh Sante Koroko e manetimi akoye 1-1 e wo hono mane se enye fe ye wo kan fesa and so etimi achi Beche United e sha won aka no e miensa e ma Bechem ati emu baako sans na Ashari Gold abuakase and so etimi achi Great Olympics etimi sha won aka no baako Great Olympics entimi antibi sans an international allies and so etimi ati mochi Brekum Chelsea e sha won aka no enu Brekum Chelsea on Adena Stars and so etimi echi Mediama Sporting Club eshomo ekano mienu ama Mediama entimi antibi Karela United and so etimi echi 11 Wonders eshomo 11 Wonders entimi and Hearts of Hope and Elmina Sharks and so etimi akoye 2-0 against Elmina Sharks and Yamiaduma and the Abusia bunch of jobs or money mysterious dreams many dreams and so at the Benjamin Times Yamiaduma and the Monday you know yanko highlights of the Ghana Premier League match day 25
It's match day here in the city of Accra and at the Accra Sports Stadium it's Accra Hearts of Oak taking on Elmina Sharks in a match that promises to be very entertaining and enticing indeed. Accra Hearts of Oak will come into this game knowing that a win today would complete a 3-match winning streak run. In this fine breeze here just across the Atlantic Ocean. My name is Prince Anand, and I'll be supported by Prof. Jude Achampong as we bring you aspects of what you need to know during this game. But first, as we usually do, the starting lineup and all you need to know about the two sides.
Well, it's a big game here. Accra Folk starting this game on the 5th position of the league log, and Coach Samuel Buedu is starting with a 4-3-3 formation here. He makes 2 changes to that team that won at Bechem Nanafosu Jiabo Park, and it's Larry Sumaila and Benjamin Afutu who are in the starting 11 ahead of Caleb Amankwa and of course the captain Fatau Mohamed, who is serving a suspension.
But Elmina Sharks will be getting us into action any moment from now. They will be playing from left to right, and there we go with Baba Sule with the kickoff. And Elmina Sharks will get themselves straight into action by crossing the center line onto the far side, dealt with by Larry Sumaila. Good recovery by Accra Hearts of Oak. Since February 19th, when they joined the Premier season, Elmina Sharks have not been very good travelers. Confident fist away by Bauer. And Richard Atta, quick reflexes as he gets out of trouble. A good recovery by Mo Alassan. Larry Sumaila, good tackle coming in.
But House of Folk this evening have not played with that mojo, with that confidence and finesse. I mean, with that blistering form that they were in, you would thought, look, they will be tearing Elmina Sharks apart here.
Yeah. And then let's also give credit to Elmina Sharks. Without the doubts, they've also held on to their own. Coming forward as and when this is Suraj. And this looks good. And unfortunately, that eventual pass from Rafael Essien brought nothing home. Hearts is a 1v2 situation. Edu. The chip is on into the 80-yard box. Good reflexes from Bauer. And another point blank save. Game will continue. This, I doubt if it was a penalty.
My word. I don't know what he's listening to, but for me, there's no VAR here. But you see that shot struck from Kojo Abi Jr. again. And I don't know if it was Ishmael Hammond with that Chester. Here we see Victor Edu with the first shot. It was stopped with the legs by Bauer. No, it was with the chest.
What is happening here at the Accra Sports Stadium? The referee has shown a card.
Did I see a red card?
There's a lot of confusion on the field at this stage. There's a lot of confusion at this stage.
And it's a red card. I told you. And that is Isaac Donko has been sent off.
Bauer Mate saves the day. And Accra Hearts of Oak have lost the opportunity to go into the lead.
Again, look at Bauer Mate's position. Before even the ball was kicked, he was even standing way beyond the line. And my word, and look at assistant line 2 with his flag on. And referee Masolo Usu is making a mess here. He's really making a mess out of himself here. I mean, look at it. It was glaring. I mean, if you're Elmina Sharks supporter or probably a player on the field here, how do you come back for such trauma? I mean, there was a penalty which shouldn't have been a penalty. You got a goal disallowed, and your player has been shown the red card. How do you come back?
Well, I'm sure that they would want to play until the halftime whistle and then reorganize themselves during the break. I beg your pardon. Sumaila crosses on, and a safe header back to Bauer Mate. But it's end of the first 45 minutes here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Welcome back to the Accra Sports Stadium. A second half in the match between Accra Hearts of Oak and Elmina Sharks. Halftime score: Hearts 0, Bechem 0. I beg your pardon, Elmina Sharks 0. Pass a bit too telling. Failed clearance by Bawa Martin, into the net it goes.
Oh my word. Well, you will see the replay here again. I mean, it was Suraj under no pressure. Could have kicked that ball to throw or probably a corner kick, but instead invited Lord Bawamate and he was in trouble. We see it here again. Suraj had other options. Could have kicked that ball to throw in, but he gave it to Lord Bawamate and you could see the surprise on his face.
With all the issues and problems that Elmina Sharks have had as a team, they have not disgraced. Missed opportunity by the Phobians yet again. Barnier heads down nicely. Salifu goes round his marker, sends in the shot. Missed by a few inches, but that is Di Maria for you. Well, we've seen Lord Mate Bauer in a few matches, live matches at that, especially at home, and he's been quite wonderful. Today, definitely of color. Shot from a distance, and that's goal number 2. That is goal number 2, and you could see it coming. Benjamin Afutu Kote drives in the nail in the coffin.
Well, you love the celebrations from House of Folk, but it is a goal that the fans are celebrating here. Wonderful goal. It was a free kick. Look at it again. The pass from Nete. And it was Rafael Essien playing a foot on here. We've done 93 minutes here at the Accra Sports Stadium, and referee Maxwell Owusu will end the game here.
We're back in Sogako, scientific betting. A stream switch of Philip for. Sometimes he's also kept with some consistent venue here. Referee Moro whistles. Kotoko will get us with a Cyril who comes to his rescue and returns the ball to Abalora. Almost gives him possession. Abalora. Kakari tries his luck. And Kotoko, very lucky from Osman Ibrahim. But Liberty unable to clear their line, so here is Gamma. Now Modesiru! Goal kick for Liberty.
To commit down well to track back and get something to the ball. Modesiru just setting it up for.
This time he sends it high. And Amofa, the centre back, is interested in stepping forward. This is Adamu to the side net. Got taken. Here is Gamma. Now Imoro wants to create space and drive. Imoro! It goes over for a goal kick. There he waves his way into the Kodoko area. He finds Ando. He's got space. Ando. Now Wayo. To Ivan Sowusu, goes for power. Awesome, magnificent. Ivan Sowusu scores against his former side, and he won't celebrate. Liberty up by 1 in Soga Compare.
And they've deserved it, but you're not going to expect that drive to beat Abalora from there in the form in which he is. Ivan Sowusu, the left back, they hit it well, but the goalkeeper should be doing a lot better with this. Ball is not going into the corners, it's actually getting to him in the middle. The height is decent. Abalora, for the quality he's got, he should be saving this one. Once a keeper gets his hand onto this one in the middle of the goalpost, he should be parrying that one away, and Abalora must win, or they should win.
Here is Wayo, up against Moro, goes past Moro, sends a cross in, just across the face of the put. Mudasiru! That was impressive. You'd always ask questions. Now here is Prosper Nyabu. Referee Moro whistles. That's the end of the first half. It's been entertaining and exciting. So more job to be done by Kotoko as Liberty gets us underway.
That is how deep they are.
Samo Frimpong skips past Owusu. Frimpong's cross in. Poor touch. Adamu bends one in. Header in by Kakari. Goal line clearance by Nete, saving Kotoko from conceding the second.
I've always been a big fan of defenders marking the post during sub pieces. That was right into the net. But for Nete's positioning on the post, Terry said that was a very good header, but the marking wasn't there from Kotoko.
Nete goes to right, Imoro crosses it in. It's Ganyu.
It was a wonderful delivery there. Again, poor marking from the defensive point of view for
Good goal.
Liberty. Nobody closing in on the best header of the ball in the side. Ganyu. It's a free header. There's no way it's going to miss from that range. The quality of the ball is great. The shape on it is decent. And Ganyu from
now Wayo to Stanley Ajay. Kakari. Ajay turns wall. Kakari! Good save by Balora. Clearance from Nete was so close for the second goal, but this is well went.
Yeah, and Kakari, the first effort, the conviction is not good enough.
Usu, the Liberty goal scorer, squeezes one through for Wayo, who sets up Adamu. Lovely skill, Adamu. That's some good defense.
Brilliant tackle in there by Ganyu. Adamu did well to get that touch off his man. Goalkeeper also arrived, but Ganyu puts in that tackle.
Scores here again. That's his final whistle. And it's Liberty 1, Kotoko 1. We're back in Sogakope, and it's the 25th week game of the Ghana Premier League between the Scientific Soccer Lads Liberty Professionals and the league leaders, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko beat Liberty in the reverse fixture by 2-0. The man that scored the 2 goals, Kwame Poku, is already in Algeria playing his trade. My name is Nana Dako Jesse, together with our stream teacher Philip Wayo.
Unsem kakra etimi de ebrem se de be mo be hu de ekoso ene de eba so bad officiating ene bad boss ebi mu etimi ebo ye e match day 25 no ene etimi de ebrem no yensa ne embra eye ema no and so akache na say onim say this week no and so over the weekend no na nya women's premier league emom na eje FA cup na FA cup na etimi ekocho round 32 and etimi ekos we kick off e hona timu say 16 goals enyina timi epie wenye easy yen sha say FM free the northern zone southern zone yen sha say FM free southern zone blessed ladies and the berry ladies na say timi ekoye 5-1 against blessed ladies tender queens and so etimi eche face ladies faith ladies e sha mo e kano enan e ma faith eti emu baku police ladies and so etimi eche ideal e she omo e kano ensia e mo and so eti emu baku army ladies and so immigration ladies etimi ekoye 2-0 against army ladies, Anglo ladies, and the value girls ladies, and no and so etimi ekoye 2-1 against Anglo ladies. So and now zone 2 no etimi ekoye Basket lady, Royal ladies, and so any Azim Socrates and also etimi ekoye 6-2 against Basket Royal ladies. Azakes ladies and the lady strikers etimi about 3-3 and my penalties etimi be manage etimi ekoye 5-4 against lady strikers. Sea Lions and Soccer Intellectuals etimi ekoye 2-1 against Soccer Intellectuals. We and southern zone on sanitimi ekoye northern zone on zone 1 Efia Kobi Ampem and Ashtown ladies etimi ekoye 7-0 against Efia Kobi. Fabulous ladies and Dreams FC and I said Dreams ladies etimi ekoye 3-0 against Fabulous ladies. That's now Supreme ladies and so etimi echi Kumasi Sports Academy eshomo Kanabaku ema Kumasi Sports Academy etimi and TB. That's now zone 2 no prison ladies etimi echi Kentampo Force ladies etimi eshomo Kanom 16 Makumaku 16 emomo entimi and TB ewa honom Candy Soccer Academy and so an ampem da kwa game no entimi ankoso nyame adoma ende ene bia empanyin for to bibia akwema eno enso betimi akoso zone 3 Upland ladies NS FC Savannah eno enso etimi akwa 6-0 against Upland ladies. Zycon ladies and Northern ladies eno enso etimi akwa 8-1 against Zycon. Wenom about a befer a friend Jaffa or Northern ladies about one or a Black Queens access papa brand I want it to me about 8 goals na straight obia enye easy ewa hono sasna pia ladies and then baga ladies and so etimi ekoye 2-0 against baga ladies sa na say FA Cup no sa ene no so etimi ekoye hono ma etimi ede ehonsem etimi ede abrete no Young consent cutting kitty and non sweating ever mu. Tidbit around your world of sports. Then say coach, friend, someone boy Nessa or head coach at the my hearts of folk. As our partner at me at the NSM at me about 3 consecutive times and a house of folk at me a rini at the atwaso. Someone boy is away no omano and any day. Way Emma money in J. Ambroso because Ghana Premier League will be at me a see. Matches are account money and a dozen. Intinom or make sure say a players no Emma 3 now met me a rini atwas no and the deal with him Emma more and sound so and chances our games are at that or money to them or edgy supporters and the fans are or more our hearts of this is the time or more here or more say or more and for support no and for emergency a year or co and then call for no this is the time yes someone will do a catch them someone for support no and for embromona or more and say they be most encouragement no now or more at the really games one yeah and call and someone for support and I say referee also Mesa referee way and it's me a referee and as a center referee a day Emma has so folks sounds now Elmina Sharks a game no a one more to me award a penalty bia na say answer say otimi a award and I say referee no it's me a call award and a referee no the apologies it's me at the aba for obi biara say yan country biara say oh yeah sorry who's nipa there and from so ewo nipa ho and na we ko amanone so a na nka e val and so ewo ho no man say and ko betimi eyi a tren no otimi correct ni mistakes we ba na so ba Ghana Premier League ni mu na say biara no entimi eni ho nti no and from so e de ewo nipa mu enti emma sa adwuma die na say penalty otimi award ye emfa amo emfa atache eye ne records ne ho osiri biara ese enfum so ne de aba enya aba ne de o make sure say ono enso ebetimi correct no enso ono na sem referee friend Maxo Owusumensa and etimi ede ensem etimi ede aba etimi akofa ede abrete funti no yenyina yes Maxo ensem so ne fa third bit around your world of sports no enfa nc ewo ha say yentwa ye homra ye ba na ese mpanyifo no ebetina say ne the discussion segment no enso etimi ede atwa so senason some diamond so penny blinks the only blinks in the globe. And so and Premium TV Ghana so I go from also sports show no and when you go so and so to me share ever has no I be do no discussion segment no and I to me Edris no abaje for no omanya at na say champion okocha champion okocha so and so and Enoch Amwako and so
fantastic
champion Enoch
yes sir
yo we are cover my lines
yeah so na obekin
my nice pa as a motion trade na so bisa
o ni association
that mo am paying for
you are looking more
thank you and I also want to more thank you because
thank you God bless you
thank you
first saying God bless you
okay you know na I want to say
me ado bia fine on ne mama na omo ho ye
osi akwala
na say den
na
akwala point we
okay you know abusia for no want to say
mini abusia for no ho ye akwala ne mama na omo na
okay champion membra wo dia no so ana
no so di odi
there is
ye bisa obi ne ye bisa obi yire ne ba ho asem na wo
abusia we dem fe bi ka obo ho ye
okay esa mo bia akaba bio enti no discussion segment no e be sha say e dey free local TV rate no match day 25 of Ghana Premier League no etimi eko so wan kasa wo hwe officiating ene Premier League nan kasa no at a stance no wo hwe be chance champion be chance free so en chance
yes chance ma me fa enchia I'm more dem Ghana men nyina enchia ya hwefo nyina we thank God for a new week, for a new day. I believe we slept with a lot, but we have been graced and opportune to enjoy these days. So I think it's a good thing to wish all our cherished viewers a happy new week. Now going straight to the point, I think, sir, let me take this opportunity to congratulate Inter Allies because this is one of the things we all know. Said this particular season, they will end up going to relegation. But from nowhere, I don't know. Say no me be anase case me ya case the Chelsea clubs at a Chelsea club be at Chelsea but this weekend no
anko ya e ma no anko ya momo FA Cup ya Jeffrey Mema no so send brekum Chelsea si ya sha omo 5
so
easy
but honestly we congratulate Inter Allies because that wasn't the results we were expecting.
Sure.
My only problem is mama but that is football for you. We can't predict it. Now let me come to the Kotoko game which took place yesterday against Liberty. I think it was a very nice game. It was a game some of us were expecting at least Liberty should have won because first half now they created almost all the chances. But that is football for you. When you can create a chances, but if you can't take your chances, the opponent can punish you. There's nothing wrong with what I saw yesterday. My only problem has to do with our national goalkeeper,
Razak Abelua.
He should always remind himself that he's a national asset. Sure. And then, so for entry anywhere, it's high time they talk to him because some of the silly goals he has been conceding nowadays it's getting out of hand. The game against Duas. I don't know if you watched that game. Free kick in the division. He was just standing in the post as if and yes, but at least you make an attempt.
Sure.
And yesterday, go at Liberty edition. It's almost the same goal, the same style of goal. And I want to believe that it's because he doesn't have anybody contesting or competing with him. The man also after all whether Ushio, post the and I think it's high time. Your friend is Mariano Barreto.
Sure.
Even man Naswati is Charlie. You have some people behind, stand by, who are ready to get into the post. And it's a 1 year old the next game we will bench you. And that is something I like about the likes of Mourinho, the likes of Pep Guardiola. Guardiola and your coach, they are away from here and then the next game will fix it. No, he knows what he wants. He will tell you, Charlie, if you fall today, I will make sure the next game someone else gets him. So what I say. So having said that, now let's come to the most controversial game of the weekend. Now because of you say it has more to do with the Accra House of Folk and Elmina Sharks game. You know, the game started very well. Tactically, I was so happy with the presence of Larry because once the House of Folk captain, Fatao, because of suspension, to win me and more. And you know the pressure Larry done this one. When House of Folk former coach, Costa Papic, the current captain, Fatao, about out because Papic akwa onko because ono Fatao no now all man the likes of Larry Muchans or more players or winning Bobiano of video. And then Fatao is an opportunity for Larry to prove to Ghanaians he was being selected by Papic on merit. And yesterday, truly to your friends the Ghanaians, he played very well. And the game was so fantastic. But right when we got into the 40th minute, in the latter part of the first half, the whole lot of drama there were infringements that should have gone the way for Elmina Sharks, including corner kicks. But referee not the amount over. Until the main incident, which has to do with the chest, the shoulder. Your ball born a ball player and they show the ball from referee see magic penalty. Now, OG penalty, unlike Abrochira, you have the VAR to confirm whether what you took is true or not. You don't have access to the VAR in Ghana. So the only thing that should have come into your mind is to go to the assistant referee. The word is assistant referee.
You are working with them. Sure.
And So why the infringement now when you're sure? The best thing you should have done, consult your assistant. Charlie, and then me will say, also they say. And the assistant could tell you, well, I also see it the same way. It's a penalty, or it is not a penalty.
Maybe when he say assist for no actually, and no a bang incident, no. There's no need to say
no, but even if Uber incident now, assistant, that's why he's there to help you.
Okay.
Uber, but you know what? He wasn't sure of what to take. So it took him about 3 to 5 minutes. And then I want the penalty because the players of Mina Sharks, and when the pressure, we will not play. So what I say, but because you don't have the VR, that's why you have the referee there, assistant referee there.
And even match commissioners are there.
For match commissioners into it, you are on the pitch with your assistant.
Sure.
So everything you have the right to consult him when you are not sure of the decision. So what I said, even with the penalty that was taken, penalty, anytime the assistant referee raised the flag, it means that it should be retaken. There's a problem with the penalty. But we also the assistant referee said we're raising the flag. Yes, the referee said, oh, me money because on what I to do say decision not taken, and you're very wrong. And you ask yourself, are these the referees or more training now? You see, even kindergarten, coach referees or Munjibowi. I'm telling you, the only thing I found indiscipline on the pitch yesterday has to do with Elmina Sharks players, said they are walking out of the pitch, they will not play again.
Because they think that the referee, it's not right.
You think the referee is not right, but that is why you have your own technical team.
Sure.
Who are club officials, you have the match commissioner, allow them to do their work. Who as a player, your own is to protest and stay on the pitch. You don't decide here in a league. The only biomes we know in Ghana here, it happened in top 4. Organized tournaments. And then Legue, sponsors. Up to now, we don't even have a sponsor. We are calling on investors to come and invest in the league. And this maybe an investor. Now, percent we investing in the Ghana league. Now, we say this is a league, unlike Abuchi. Player who's a referee season now, or walking out of the pitch. What do I have to do? How will we draw back? But I was so happy. The likes of Simon Addo and Odate Lamptey, big professionals who have played the game before, they told us, hey, Master, that is not your job. Get back onto the pitch. So what I say, we are not defending the referee, and I can't say the referee here, but we see more players in the city as say, when you don't agree with the referee or the match official, you have no business walking out of the pitch. Because of that, they confused the referee to the extent say, Edu baby said, first say, was some man card or the card no command. Let us not forget say the same as of Chancellor and the Chancellor. Who guys are game from? On the supermarket because I very chance we who was on the man. So if the referee has apologized, yet I said, but under Namias said the penalty did not result in a goal. Because I can result in a goal. Not 3 points. Your apology will not change the 3 points. Your apology would have nothing to do with the scoreline. But glory be to God, say penalty, say. Everyone who's not doing say, or my body be by to go against him to one more. But we also said mistakes by your friends say clerical mistakes from the goalkeeper.
Sure. Because
as a goalkeeper, when you're back part, the only option. You are not Manuel. We know the likes of Manuel, the Mendy's in Chelsea. For them, even the Sturridge, they can dribble, they can play here and there. But when GD, you don't do that. The best thing you should have done, retain the ball back. Because you are not sure whether you can dribble the player or not. You just retain the ball because already you are playing a match. All the 10 players, after the red card, you have put it in your mind, say, this referee is not our friend. It's about the 50-50 cry. So why not, play the game according to your safety? We have something in football we call safety first. When the ball comes, return it. Because why are you going to go in your own territory? And that resulted in the goal. The second goal, for instance, to go. You ask yourself, where were they? When there was an infringement against your club, and your 34 shattered. He wasn't moving. You ask yourself tactically, does he know what he's doing? He wasn't even tackling when the ball, the infringement got out of the place. So you should have joined your colleagues and you put Benjamin Efutu in an offside position. But when no, and you expect say the referee, the assistant who award an offside to you. It doesn't happen this way. So I think say better luck to your Mina Sharks. They came, they saw, but they couldn't conquer. So, but in conclusion, Maminka said, they say Samuel Boadu no, who make key comment we say we're winning 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
I did was see a shepherd, so they said Samuel Boadu needs to be talked to. All these 3 matches in a row, we knew what. Go. The away matches and never say. So I think you should work on the away matches. And also all the 3 matches we are talking about. Per the records, all those goals or the win came in the second half.
Which means the first half, ultimately she goes.
First half, ultimately goes. Even against King Pfizer recently, almost all the goals in the second half. But any team beyond who start to say, oh, you are very good when it comes to second half. Team never say, okay, let me try second half now. No, you don't play this against Kotoko. You don't play this against the likes of Olympics. No. See, the best friend say, though when you win, all right. That is all we expect. They say about now between Asofok and Kotoko at the top, the 2 points gap. Unlike the likes of Mediana and the Olympics, if you say they will give Kotoko that competition, but unfortunately, on what Koyo to say your friend is saying, chameleon, and now it's blue, or you know, red, or or yellow. So we are wishing say this time around the 2 greatest clubs in the country now are now at the top. They should lock horns. And we hope say the best will carry the trophy. But I believe say your friend say Barreto where you know. I think say we lucky or Samuel Boadu because as we sit here, do you know say Samuel Boadu Barreto betu no Ghana?
Sure.
But you can see the handwriting of the coach Mariano Barreto in the Kotoko team. Or no, your coach be a Nashawa also one shame. But what do you know is away match in Lusua and you're called Lusu. But you don't win a league when you are doing all this. And it's like one Africa track here. Because what me can say, Obo across sports stadium, over winning, Oko and Lua, now I can share 7 and 8. Then you have no business going to Africa. So we are appealing to the House of Folk technical team. They should work on that. And they are so-called BR17. Omama Nitimoya, they're too much. He now becomes a passenger or assistant referee in games. Maybe a referee could be Odinachi. I'm talking about Patrick Razak. And we are not a total waste.
Oshotobosi.
Oh, you told
Mirikasa.
He's not an friend is any athletics no. He's a footballer. So what I said, I wasn't paying for catching. You see, he's somebody when he gets the ball, he's very good. But he doesn't, raise up his head to know say, yeah, end up said it for me, or he doesn't go on to tag the ball, say, oh, yeah,
I think, sir, Mika in a static free costa page, you know. Sometimes more chance you call Mika or rings one on Sabon, so did Mika Costa.
No, but you know what? One thing you did not observe, he said, time and Patrick and returning to us of folk. Now the likes of your friend is saying, Odum, and I need you to back Costa package by no benching to the extent say supporters Nico sorry and say he's our best player. Why are you benching? And I say of the players they will give him the result.
Sure.
That was why we said Costa on only time not the likes of Manafu Man. No more money bibo. And we buy Manafu Man. I say coach we are in the tactics, information.
Okay, boss player NFL.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I think say they should talk to your friend saying Patrick Razak and Victor Edu.
Okay.
Victor Edu the Minji people say Onya in the photo. Just change. No people from that's all.
Okay. So Ghana Premier League match 25 and officiating and also 18 years so
my main Ghana for more and a very happy birthday wish to my good friend Rosina Oka at Bacho. Then I don't say and you have your time, you couldn't wish anybody.
Having our bed
maybe we should birthday.
Now over the last week I went to me over the last week
what do you birthdays are also take Kaswa. I mean so it's one of those things. It's Rosina, I believe say share Sabri may we show happy birthday and I believe that the Lord will actually grant you whatever you desire in life. Panel, over the weekend, matches in the course one part, match day 25. and they be a say let us patronize Ghana made, which is say young to Ghana niema young for who share Ghana niema minus on coso. This is where the football president Ket years of could the team everybody say bring back the love, and of course the love is coming back, but there are some people who are main custodians says the love back now. They are part of it majorly. Play a very key role, which I'm talking about the men in black. Of course, the referees.
Sure.
And he said, me team. Na me bo me team hoka. Ma ye bibia said me team ebe to me amass a point I be boama ebia at the end of the tournament no glory kakra menya no. Obi dey just within some minutes. Eba be say no ya. So we should talk to those men. Those are appointed these referees to come and handle our games. I don't know. Say, share nominalization tournament, of course. Referees are taking the mantle, taking the whistle, blue for that tournament. You could clearly see, say, the matches ni papa. We had fairness. I don't know say bia saa time no na yen ka say be demote obi ana say be promote obi akọ bia anti
e bia omo hwe bia e cost previously e wo division 1 na ye hwe referees ni you know ti so wo ba na wo ba be di ni basa di ne ko e
only need to omo di ni yi because that normalization after the analysis
yes
so punishment
every come omo fellow referees but then ye nipa menua yes some bibia yes some for the better. We don't change for the worse. What you say? You're exposing more referees activities. And you know, going forward, no, ye na person you better and I say at the part more than what we previously saw. It is a problem this time around. No, I say niema mo ye kra ye de to ni atwam kra na can ni atwam ni better. Then where are we heading towards with our football? It's a disaster, and I say be problem am I. You best throw me pacho. Nominalization time no omu didi matches in the kama and ya organize seminars among seminars upon seminars referees equal before the start of this league no kwanya sem ketwa the day no muko suan why are they not applying whatever they learned there what you say obi beka say have they allowed themselves to be bought by the teams no because me ni evidence be against any referee make say referee dia kwaji say team way obebo na bibisa but the performance on the field no yes if you know the law yes we are yes no yes we know how the game also goes yenim say you be penalty na ref goalkeeper original pole otuni na you have to replay so why do you allow say game no koso so they say meanwhile your linesman have raised his flag say or say bibia koso why don't you look at the linesman communicate with him ask him whatever happened but you choose the other way around. Now we didn't make center say yen to game this one. Meaning say o linesman you are not even looking at him.
That's why I pan out no when team yanko linesman anko advice. And
you see Satam na o kasa no sana no o kasa no match commissioner na kasa na say on the linesman na kasa. I mean these are some of the things that referees ni ya na amanfo no bia ebuafu. Say sa incidents we e happy will be change. And I say somewhere those area na you identify them say omo ye etutrasem area no doman mu na adna aka ni besi e bia nya papa and if it was a game between Kumasi Asante Kotoko ni Accra Suffolk na akwa side we ya we may have a May 9th disaster the second time around what you say enti e be sre omo take decision and they should be firm unimumra na apply the laws that's all obi ma mechiro obi ma me yohwe but say who choose other way around say who use mra no na mo de wow conscience na be head ya na football no so ayebo na ye de mra na ebo enya adwen ana say bibi passion na dey ye de mra na ebo football no and so the laws are there referee who jina ho goalkeeper move no you call for replay linesman raise flag listen to the linesman but last man also meaning so also referee na into also the flag to one ni na dem rekeko and then you got some referee you punish you be punish you so be so just say but if you have stood firm on your decision say ade we say na me hu e ti referee wan che kura say punishment be ba referee ni kwa na be kwa ma but to join the referee na mu ko de ni meaning say wanga ade na we kwa unji hundi ti e be say referee me de bia me kan game ni be ko so a referee for say to kwa be ba e referee for e be ko ya e referee for ti e be say ina chima say ya advice yen supporters so munjai hooliganism we various centers no na yes I advise our referees because and a bibia gino so. So te say, now no across of folk match, me de bia meka na me no coach and me nyagi. Goalkeeper Richard Atta supposed to be given a red card. What you say? But yes, some money to us ball game now could be no card. So what you say? And no obia on tiasie. What you say? Who to exam for no? Now who to money so for? What you say? The best room, yeah, game. No, we love the game. Me crowd, my wife, and me master, me quack share ball at Grasport Stadium. Na, Ombeti yes, papa na nitiatino. I mean, it's a disaster. What you say? Yeah, the energy na eco park and also. I say the energy park no so befi. Mo enye manson in Tokwabia na SS and the befi. So going forward, no, so I believe Sesiano, Kumasi Asante Kotoko is still occupying the top position. Our Legue, so although Enra they lost a point there, but I believe we say a progress because to go on our way to Sogakope, so I baby, and I horrible bonneting and Liberty professionals so finding themselves there, no, and their style of play, no, to say a sure. So me and my who is a Liberty in your elbow, me who say any wafa. And an elbow game. So whatever happens there now, Rebecca said, Emrant and I idea, Kumasa Satiko on my idea. But Razak Abaloa need to be talked to. The goalkeeper's trainer is there. I saw neighbor Razak Abaloa, I can say because we are national assets, we are national goalkeeper. Any moment from now, be an ebet me Moaba Bedapo Mamagana, what I say, we are second goalkeeper, say Richard Ofori and Bar on them. So and you maybe have some kind of goals be our conceive, and might raise so many questions because you have a Legue in one. Goalkeeper be our ABS animal on here. So why don't we call that goalkeeper instead of you? Well, I say one person na wo DC wo chances se kwan. Tie be sre no. Why you 1, why you 2, why 3? Yes, sre no. Onjai sa ne man. Ball no ba, clear the ball. Enya fe na aba be twene hu se Razak Abalu and ball. Me pa che onya Manuel Noya. What you say? And so please, yes, sre no ball no ba, on clear na ye hu ne e ko twene aba wa ma te so koye e de ma Elmina Shaka e ma omo consigo. You are the last man. I mean, sometimes even you are not the last man. The last man is the second last man. You are using your hands. What you are saying? You using both hands and legs. So why don't you say possible? Not say we shall to mean clear the ball away. I just feel now about to church or 18-year box for what? What you are saying? Razak Abalua need to be talked to. Said by Kumasi Asante Kotoko going forward. You won't say to me Legue because over this weekend here, by almost you can so bet abo with Wafa. If anything go on well for them, they will extend the lead. I believe say Wafa and so away performance here now and shada and you good this. So and hoping says across the folk Ebeko Elmina 11 wonders we say Ankotin Tamwa. Ankotintamwa manusis minas me pacho ankotintamwa then I know say Kumasa Asante Kotoko I didn't gab no but I believe say they are going to do everything possible say the naminuati or ka say coach Samobuedu ni away performance enye say futu no tie ni yie no correcting nyema bia one or two things about class of team no this young chap Patrick Razak omoto yesi it's about time I saw money pay bitina. Because me they be American, so I share Emmanuel Jemfi about to buy ye. While work on Emmanuel Jemfi ye pa. They were both on the same equal page. Emmanuel Jemfi and Razak. Omunya they can run with the ball, but at the end of the day, no akobon kwasi a ball. So I say, but now you can clearly see say Emmanuel Jemfi is making yes, he has improved on in finishing. What many goals because our league. What happens to Patrick Razak? This tells you say the coach in charge, and at the end of the day, what are you doing to the players? You identify the errors and correct them. This makes you a coach or a manager. So your best lesson will be your once I was a coach for Phobia and enemy who call social media man for cassette, there has never been a better coach than Samuel Bodu. I don't know who wrote that thing over there, but then it's debatable. But I know say it's debatable because we have had the likes of Joe Atukwe. They did something with that class of folks. So I don't know why I almost Samuel Bodu is someone special to House of Folk.
Cost now some more down kakra but no I think I might improve here.
That is why he was brought in.
So I mean, he was brought in to better performance. And to say performance na ekwa so the other say obeka so aya but in as much no me for me I'm thinking me share them some Boadu to be the most ever best coach for Accra Folk. There have been so many of them. Maybe as Boadu will be placed in any position at all. What you say? And so we have a great weekend over there. We have a great game over the weekend, and I believe say so that at the end of the season, you know, who said the champion or winning, you know. I mean, he qualified to be the champion. And Koba say the favor win Abuana, a favor for Africa na 1 or 2 matches spending you saying the number of Africa more African Champions League. Na unya Accra Folk unya Kumasa Santiko to my area. Cotton Sport Gao and Muna, to me show Muna be 109 and that's about Champions League. Na I mean, it's so sad. It's your best threat. Going forward, no more improvement near na team will be to major league. You know, this is a world champion for Ghana Premier League. And that's it.
Okay, next, in paying for no any team at Tiomo and so and can over the weekend no Ghana Premier League match day 25 and some and get to me a call Suomuno and almost so Eddie or my drain chair at me. About no, you ever call near free fear, Naya Quamon, near Kosha and some and so and also a costo our Amano say over the weekend Chelsea at now home and my Leicester ever Bonoji FA Cup. You better cash a horse as son, you know, any cash a measure as free champion. You know, so Leicester, I'm not first ever FA Cup against Chelsea. Chelsea are going to final. One final, my Leicester. I'm a bumachi.
Yeah. Yeah. Netiane say, "Ya kase obi bull." I'm way down nine. Let's say one kase obi down nine. Can you na obi?
Me ankasa meye.
Well, I'm out for to football. Chelsea for any so the evidence are being laid down to them. It's clear. Team no share that nyina na now so say. Team no share that ye to the extent so be competing for all major trophies. What you say? But na omo ye no phone sa agbo cars e bi mu na omo problem a won ko ye no dey for passengers in kakra we do be sometimes overheat to meet no yi passengers in their mouth for no ma so anu kakra bia no ma sa dey akọ sa na Chelsea team na ko they need time to work on the team but akọ say aso ni mre e wo mo Omano din and Thomas Tuchel bad things are going on because they are getting some results they think say team na year sure. You are coming to play against Leicester City, a team on FA Cup no on GBD. What you say? And so he is coming to you like a wounded lion. And so once you year, what you say? You have to prepare yourself well. Now say, oh yeah, what say? They underrated Leicester City. Sure. To the extent that they thought say, Leicester City is some common team here. No, anytime no chasing between opponent. And anytime.
On bell competing with the all man there. Onim how
to play.
Sure.
But we talked the same thing when they were coming to play Champions League against Real Madrid. What you say? You can say me be a not Chelsea for proving wrong. So they have to advise themselves before this game. They need to use that to advise themselves. But almost height now. At the end of the day, no Leicester for about better.
Even game as a Chelsea and Bobby.
Just say, kudos to Brendan Rodgers and how our Officiating team. He actually proved something to Thomas Tuchel. Say, Obeto me England here. Although you have been in the terrain near there, but Obeto me Oba no na me Leicester and Leicester is one of the team consistency here so at the beginning of the season they have never fall to maybe 6th position or 5th position. Either say second, third, on baby, they are all the time. Meaning say consistency. It only such a team but for final. You need to be very careful. Why you share heart and one at the League cup. They say you are going to come against Man City for trophy. And it's going to be a very difficult task.
Ebimo say over the weekend, 1 week near year, 29th na funeral right. And Mr. Oko only blacker. They invite you.
It's not possible because I see nowhere Chelsea Manchester City after Champions League. Whereby Pep Guardiola or yes something remarkable because after so the Barcelona Champions League on team fighting BRGBU and was struggle all the time. I feel way they were to me room of final. All my mention Heinz Chelsea and Rambefa. believe me, he is going to come on to Chelsea, and it will be very fantastic game. But now, no, I can say Chelsea should go on the drawing board, do their things well, and maybe next season, either they win the league or any other trophy.
Okay. Mr. Oko, take
Yeah, my take on your friend is Leicester versus, or let me say the FA Cup final. First of all, before I say anything, my main congratulations can say Emma Yankasa player Daniel Amati.
Sure.
He's the third Ghanaian player.
No. I think it's no issue,
Don't
after.
worry, don't worry, we'll get it. He's the third Ghanaian player after Sule Muntari and Michael Essien are winning FA Cup in England. Now, they have also, when I say they, I'm referring to the Leicester team in general, they have also saved the whole world
from noise pollution.
From noise pollution. Because we are already managing COVID. Now, before the game, ocean noise needed for I think so, right from Saturday in Merebano, that be Chromo Aju Kama. Tia don't want to say, I'm going to say Tuesday. Now, the game there, we share practical aspect of the game. Now, this is how the game went. Chelsea was coming into the game with two mindsets. Either say, or focusing on his strength on the FA Cup, or protect some of the players ahead of the Champions League final. But if you are a club or person of a Champions League, after beating Almighty City and Guardiola, psychologically, what you are doing, you say, you are breaking down the morale of your players.
And even the supporters.
So what I say, tell no money with Leicester boy and says, against City. I'm telling you, there will be a baptism of fire.
But some money Leicester,
that is why I'm saying that. Because even Leicester, I did a poor Chelsea fan say, he natural. The Nigeria international, I can tell you, sir, Chelsea would have been buried by 4 or 5 goals. I'm telling you. Because Ushe game now, Chelsea had no business to tell me, say, they were protecting themselves from the final. Because almost all the players are in him. Abraham. Chelsea strike a better match. The fixing on the man who is Giroud.
Kante Jinemu,
Policy Jinemu, also not done. Giroud. One of them in the movie. They all played. So what I say, but Drew baby, Rogers, Echelon is a master. Maybe Real Madrid, because who by the Real Madrid and Colane here, Jumana, one or more eliminating Liverpool. They scored Barca during the Clasico. Who you are winning us in check of fire for